Objective Physical Geology, multiple choice questions with answer. These are the collection from various previous years question papers, and I guess these are useful for various competitive exams like CSR, NetGate, GSI and other exams. Welcome to set 15. Coming to the first question. The maximum age of the ocean floor is about A. 100 million years, B. 200 million years, C. 300 million years and D. 400 million years. The maximum age of the ocean floor is 200 million years. The age of the ocean floor, it varies depending on the location, but rocks from oceanic crust are less than or about, these are roughly about 200 million years old. So B is the correct option. Next question. Isocline lines are the lines of equal A. Intensity, B. Declination, C. Inclination, D. Gravity. Isocline lines are lines of equal inclination. C is the correct option. And isocline means to lean or slope. It is a line joining points with equal slope or inclination. C is the correct option. Next question. Gravity has maximum value at A. Surface of the earth, B. Mohorovic discontinuity, C. Core mantle boundary, D. Outer core inner core boundary. So gravity has a maximum value at core mantle boundary. An interesting feature of the gravity, it is slightly increases at the beginning with respect to the value at the surface, and then it attains a maximum value of 10.7. It attains a maximum value of 10.7 meters per second square at the core mantle boundary. So from here on the value, it decreases almost linearly and becomes 0 in the center of the earth. So gravity has maximum value at core mantle boundary. Next question. The correction always added to observed value in gravity survey is, these are the questions asked in GATE exams. A. Free air, B. Boger, C. Isostatic, D. Terrain. So the correction which is needed to add to observed value in the gravity survey is terrain correction. D is the correct option. Next question. Maximum number of the earthquakes they occur in A. Precambrian shield, B. Himalayan Hindu Kush range, C. Circum-Pacific belt, D. Alpine range. So maximum number of the earthquakes they occur in the Circum-Pacific belt. It is also known as a ring of fire. So why it is known as a ring of fire? Because it marks a track around the rim of the Pacific Ocean. Also, since more than 75% of the Earth's volcanoes and 90% of the earthquakes are witnessed here, so it is also called the ring of fire. C is the correct option. Next question. The olivine-rich layer of the earth is A. Upper crust, B. Lower crust, C. Upper mantle, D. Lower mantle. The olivine-rich layer of the earth is, so the olivine-rich layer is located in the upper mantle of the earth. This layer is known for its high concentration of mineral olivine, so which is a key component of the upper mantle. So understanding the composition and distribution of the earth's layers is crucial for various geological and geophysical studies. Next question. A seismic wave showing a retrograde elliptical particle motion is A. Primary wave, B. Secondary wave, C. Rayleigh wave, D. Love wave. A seismic wave showing retrograde elliptical particle motion is known as a Rayleigh wave. Rayleigh waves, these are the surface waves that move in elliptical motion, producing both a vertical and horizontal component of the motion in the direction of the wave propagation. So here the particle motion, it consists of elliptical motions, generally retrograde elliptical in the vertical plane and parallel to the direction of the propagation. So C. Rayleigh wave is the correct option. Next question. The vernal equinox occurs on A. March 21st, B. June 21st, C. September 21st, D. December 21st. A vernal equinox occurs on March 21. The March equinoxes, it occurs about when the sun appears to cross the celestial equator northward. In the northern hemisphere, the vernal equinoxes falls about on March 20 or 21 as the sun crosses the celestial equator going north. So in the southern hemisphere, the equinox occurs on September 22nd or 23rd when the sun moves south across the celestial equator. A is the correct option. Next question. The ozone layer is located in the, very simple question, A. Ionosphere, B. Mesosphere, C. Stratosphere, D. Troposphere. The ozone layer sits in the stratosphere between 15 kilometers and 30 kilometers above the earth and shields us and other living things from the sun's harmful ultraviolet radiation. So ozone layer depletion, it could have serious effects on the human health and the environment. C is the correct option. Next question. The steepest part of a passive continental margin is the A. Continental shelf, B. Continental slope, C. Continental rise and D. Abyssal plain. So the steepest part of a continental margin is known as a continental slope. This steeper portion of the margin is the continental slope and it extends from the shelf and it breaks down to 3000 to 5000 meters. Next question. The deepest trench is A. Tonga Kermadec, B. Aleutian, C. Kurli, D. Mariana. The deepest trench is known as the Mariana. The Mariana Trench is in the Pacific Ocean. It is the deepest trench in the world and it is 11,034 meters, roughly around 36,201 feet deep. So the deepest trench is Marianas. D is the correct option. Next question. Most of the permanent ice of the world is located in A. Himalayas, B. Nagaland, C. Antarctica, D. Alaska. Most of the permanent ice of the world is located in Antarctica. The world's largest glaciers by area are found in Antarctica, where you can see large amounts of the ice they have accumulated over long time periods. So in spite of low annual precipitation, because of the continent's low temperature and relatively flat topography, so most of the permanent ice of the world is located in Antarctica. C is the correct option. Next question. U-shaped valleys develop because of erosion by A. Wind, B. Glaciers, C. Oceans, D. Rivers. U-shaped valleys develop because of erosion by glaciers. As glaciers they flow through these valleys, they concentrate the erosive action over the entire valley, widening its floor and over steepening its walls. So after the glacier retreats, it leaves behind a flat-bottomed, steep-walled U-shaped valley. U-shaped valleys develop because of erosion by glaciers. Next question. Giant sea waves generated by submarine earthquakes are termed as A. Hurricanes, B. Tsunamis, C. Typhoons, D. Bayas. So giant sea waves generated by submarine earthquakes are termed as tsunamis. Tsunamis are usually caused by underwater earthquakes resulting from tectonic plate movements, which causes the water to be pushed outwards like huge ripples. So B is the correct option. Next question. Planets move around the sun due to A. Mutual attraction and repulsion between the planets, B. Centrifugal force, C. Centripetal force, D. Gravitational attraction between the sun and the planets. The correct option is centripetal force. A planet moves around the sun in a circular path, keeping the sun at the center of the circle. So the gravitational force of attraction between the planet and the planet feels like a centripetal force towards the center where the sun is present. Next question. The grey soil found in temperate regions is known as A. Chernozem, B. Podsol, C. Laterite, D. Loam. The grey soil found in temperate regions is known as a podsol. This is an infertile acidic soil which is characterized by a white or grey subsurface layer resembling ash, from which minerals have been leached into a lower dark colored stratum. So it typically occurs under temperate coniferous woodlands. So B. Podsol is the correct option. Next question. The asthenosphere is found at a depth of approximately A. 50 to 100 kilometers, B. 100 to 150 kilometers, C. 200 to 300 kilometers, D. 250 to 350 kilometers. The asthenosphere is found at depths of approximately 100 to 150 kilometers. So the asthenosphere extends from about 100 to maybe around 700 kilometers also below the Earth's surface. So heat from the deep within the Earth, this is thought to keep the asthenosphere malleable, lubricating the undersides of the Earth's tectonic plates, and it allows them to move. So B is the correct option. Next question. The mixture of three parts of ultra basic rocks and one part of basalt is known as A. Eclogite, B. Amphibole, C. Pyrolite, D. Charnocite. So the mixture of three parts of ultra basic rocks and one part of basalt is known as a pyrolite. Pyrolite, it's consisting of three parts of ultra basic rocks and one part of one part of the basalt. This name was coined to explain the chemical mineralogical composition of the upper mantle of the Earth. Next question. Which of the following explains the expansion of the universe? So this was the question asked in UPSC Geologists. Options are A. Planetesimal hypothesis, B. Nebular hypothesis, C. Big Bang theory, D. Novo hypothesis. The theory which explains the expansion of the universe is known as a Big Bang theory. This is the theory leading explanation for how the universe has begun. And simply it says the universe as we know, it has started with an infinitely hot and dense single point that inflated and stretched. And the Big Bang is how astronomers they can explain why the universe has began. And it is the idea that the universe began as just as a single point, then it has expanded and stretched to grow as large as now it is now, and still it is stretching. So C, Big Bang theory is the correct option. Next question. Which of the following is an aseismic ridge? So the options are A. Mid-Atlantic ridge, B. Pacific rise, C. Lomonosov ridge, D. Indian Ocean ridge. So Lomonosov Ridge is an aseismic ridge. Aseismic ridge, it is characterized by no associated earthquake activity. So it is asymmetrical in shape and it has a gentle relief over its surface. At one time, it was believed that the Lomonosov Ridge was a continuation of the mid-oceanic ridge, which is associated with the seismic belt. But now it is considered as an aseismic ridge. C is the correct option. Hope you have followed these questions and see you in the next video. Thank you for your time, and you can explore geosciences. Subscribe.